We're running Tracer through everything that, we've been working on, making sure that she can do it. So to do that, I took her to this park. She's never been here before. And watch this. She's great. She is. She's real good. And this is a way that I can proof the dog, is take the dog to a new place and see how they handle, the excitement of a new place. So she's doing, she's not just doing a dummy launcher retrieve, she's doing it in the down position. She's staying with the excitement of the report from the 22 shell. She's doing great. Right here, even watch this. So Destiny's moving to make a distraction for the dog, and then she's just moving around backwards, and that's great because the dog even stays stable. And make no mistake, if you could hear me saying no, I was talking to Tracer no because the dog goes in the direction of its head. So if it's following the person that's doing the distraction, you have to train the dog around distractions. You push the dog past the point of distraction, you end up with a dog like this, which is great. She's going to the bathroom. She dropped the dummy. This is the one time that it's acceptable, but the dog has to pick the dummy up and finish the retrieve after it's done. Just watch this dog. This is beautiful. Watch, see how she just goes and gets it? Can't ask for anything better than that. And spins into heel. There you go.
That is one of the only times it's allowed sit that the dog can drop the item is when the dog is going to the bathroom. That is the only time. The dog needs to carry it from the time that it retrieves it all the way back. But if it's going to the bathroom, it can drop it, but the dog needs to do exactly what Tracer did, which is pick it up. She was good. Let's do one more retrieve.
Okay, so we're going to do another dummy launcher retrieve. Watch what I do this time.
No, whoa.
Put her into the whoa position. Whoa means stand and don't move. Let's see if she moves. Nope.
Tracer!
See how she's calm before she goes on the retrieve, and then it's a burst of energy to go get the dummy. That's what you want. The dog's running around like a dick, and you let it go on the retrieve. Remember, the retrieve is positive reinforcement. I dropped it, so I asked her to pick it up again.
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Nice job, man.
She did great.
Heel.
She really did good.
That's it. We're done. No. Yay!
This is close to the hotel where her parents are staying. Notice the dogs? Look at the dogs. So she's working around dogs too. Now her head was turned, and I do tell her no. Pay attention to me, Tracer. We're not done here. She's not on a leash. She could go over and, but I have her under control. You have to tell the dog no. Remember, the dog goes in the direction of their head. So if they're looking at the dogs, they're not looking where they're supposed to be looking. She should be paying attention to me. So Destiny's behind me. It's a distraction. It's great because look, the dog knows that Destiny is there, but the dog is staying with me. So we're going to throw the weave poles in the ground. Going to get Tracer to do the weave poles here. Make sure she can do those. They're not even even. I'm just throwing them in the ground. Let's see if she can do it. Get her at heel. Notice how she's always going to enter one gate and one gate only. She can't do it the opposite way. She must do it this way. Dog starts doing it the opposite way, the dog will just start screwing up with other stuff too.
No, heel.
Now watch this. See, she's doing it real good.
Good girl, sit.
Now I'm getting the idea. I'm going to go get a frisbee. So I put her at sit. Tell Destiny just to watch the dog, but notice how Tracer's looking at me, not Destiny. If Destiny had told the dog to sit, the dog would be looking at her, but I'm handling the dog right now. Look at the stare. Look at how she's looking at me. She's looking at me for direction. She's waiting for the next command. If she would get up right now before I told her to, she's doing it incorrect, which she did. So I said no, sit. Same thing. Dog's got to enter the weave.
Whoa.
See what I'm doing? Sit down, whoa. After whoa, we enter the gate.
Whoa. No, whoa.
She did good. I put her at whoa. I throw a frisbee. So doing the weave poles is positive reinforcement. The frisbee is positive reinforcement. We're going to do it again. Watch this. We're going to enter the one gate.
Down.
Down. We put her at whoa.
Whoa. Weave.
Remember, whoa means stand and don't move.
Whoa. No.
It's
whoa.
not a substitution for the word stay. We don't use the word
Beautiful
stay.
job,
Nice catch, Trey.
Good job.
Stay. It's ridiculous.
She's ready to go home. Good job, Trey.
The stay is built into the command, so we don't say the word. That implies that there's something other than the command, and there is nothing other than the
Trey.
command.
Good job.
We're at Home Depot. I just let her pee before we went into in the store. I know she dumped because she did it at the park and was great,
No,
and went back and got the
heel.
dummy. And yes, we did go pick it up. Going into Home Depot. She's doing great. Notice I'm getting the leash all organized. Notice there's only one way to hold the leash. You're holding the leash different, you're going to have just problems with your dog. I put her in the down position. She's functioning with all the commands in Home Depot. Down.
Good. Heel.
That was sit down. Notice how I'm getting my leash all organized again. Notice I don't have tension on the leash.
No, heel.
You have tension on the leash, you're going to drive the dog forward. There's nothing. That's the kind of leash everybody needs to use. There's nothing wrong with that leather leash. That is what everybody should have. 6-foot obedience leash like that.
Down.
Down.
Whoa. No.
If you're having
whoa.
problems with your dog, the leash isn't going to solve it. It's not a panacea. You have to know what you're doing with the leash. It's not going to be better by using nylon, I'll tell you that. You're going to make it worse. You can put knots in the leash, you're going to make it worse. You're going to make your dog a mess.
Sit.
Watch this.
Place.
Place.
Heel.
Heel.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Nice job, Tracer. Notice how she's not looking at the people. She's not lunging at anybody. There's no problems with this dog. This dog came back, and it was not the dog's fault. What I'm saying, it's never the dog's fault. I'm placed between the legs while I was walking. I was doing it so fast, Destiny wasn't ready to get it on camera. You know, I'm walking, and I said place, and the dog functioned. See what I'm saying? Dog's great. Dog's great. Okay, now I'm going to go in the bathroom, right? I'm going to use the bathroom. This is important. The dog has to know how to do this. You should be able to take your service dog wherever you want. And I was in the bathroom. Now I come out. Everything was great. Yes, I washed my hands.
No, heel.
Okay, so now we're going to exit Home Depot. She did great. When she's getting in the car, I think I told Tracer if I was going to score you, I'd give you like a 98, maybe 90. I don't know, man. If I could give her 100. She did real good. It's really like zero problems. The only reason why I was taking a little bit off is that there was some guy that was trying to hold the bathroom door open for us. I said, no, don't do that. Don't get involved. If you see a dog in a store, a service dog, don't just stay away from the dog. And she got a little kind of, barn sour around the guy, but she stayed stable. I could just tell that she was just sort of like, what the fuck? He couldn't just act normal. Just leave everybody's dog alone. It doesn't matter if it's a service dog or a house dog. You shouldn't be interacting with anybody's dog, okay? And don't you interact with anybody's dog. Don't look at it. Don't do awe. Don't distract the dog in any way. You know why? It's because if you distract the dog's going to have to get a correction. You're being a jerk, okay? Oh, she got up. She got up. Now, this is not a problem. This is why I took 2 points off, I think. So I put her back down into the position that's important. You need to respond. If the dog screws up and you let the dog keep screwing up, I put her at, whoa, heel. So just start doing it. And a dog like this ain't Chippy, man. This is full-on dog. Chippy had 0 drive. This dog has about as much drive as you can get, you know? All dogs are different. They're both good dogs. They are. They're both good dogs. Any dog can go south. They can. Just start sending the wrong message and doing stupid stuff. Screw the dog up. Remember, it's never the dog's fault. It's always the humans. It's always the humans. If this dog was out in the wild with coyotes or whatever, or dingoes, there wouldn't be any problem. But the dog lives in a human world. I dropped my glasses. I asked her to pick them up, and she did. Do you understand? If this dog was in the wild and was with other dogs, there'd be no problems. But this dog lives in a human world, so the dog must function in a human world. You want it to function with trained commands, because if it functions instinctually, it's going to be functioning terrible. We got 4 million dogs dying every year because of improper training, no training, or lack of training. Take your pick.
Good job, Peter.
All dogs need to be trained.
Destiny.
Okay, this is a test. 12-gauge shotgun. She stayed stable. I called her to heel. That means, I got her excitement level under check. That doesn't mean that in the wrong hands you could excite this dog like any dog. So I'm just saying this. The owners can screw this dog up.
Good job, dude.
All right? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't keep sending the correct message to the dog, you're going to have play dates or whatever your nonsense is, let your friend come over and get the dog excited by petting it, you're going to have a mess on your hands. Especially when they're young. It's a young dog. This dog's this is a puppy. It's a puppy. Be careful what you tell the dog.